Good afternoon, this is Dr. Cheek. We're ready to move on to our third module. And we want to identify your audience. Now, these are the people that are going to make your site successful. These are the people you want to get passionate about what you're doing, and they're going to spread the word of mouth. Through word of mouth, they're going to spread the word about what you're doing. So these are some of the most important people that you're going to interact with. This is where your success is going to be made, or your site won't work at all. All right, so here we are. We're on module 3. Who is your target audience? We started out with your passion for your company. We've done the niche, and now we're on to the target model. What is a target audience? This is just that group of people you see as your customers that you're going to be sharing your passion with. They have comparable traits to you, and first and most important, they share the same passion as you do. Think about them. What's their age? What's their gender? Where do they live? What's their educational background? Any defining trait about them. Let's suppose you love horses. It's people that love horses. But you think about your passion, anything that defines those people that feels the same value as you do, that's your audience. The question you've got to ask yourself is, what would your perfect target audience member look like? Build an avatar. I think we've all know what an avatar is. Close your eyes and think of that perfect person. You say, if anyone would come to my site, who would I like to come to my site? You know those that share your passion. Profile them. Build your profile in your mind and let you say, this is my preferred audience. That's the person I want to attract. This expand your passion with others. Whether they look like young, old, male, female, shared interests, clarify to me and let me know that you completely understand your target audience who want to follow you in your online business. So here's what we're going to do with your target audience. We have to carefully identify them. We have to focus on their needs. What are the keys to success? And how do we get them to be your ambassador? Because that's what we need. We don't have any money for paid promotion. All we have, when I say they're ambassadors, word of mouth marketing is nothing like word of mouth. And that's what we're going to depend on early on. So the 4 steps are identifying your target audience. Step 1, describe an avatar of the audience member, that perfect person. Not a group or any, what would that one person look like? What are their needs that you're going to be able to fulfill? Because they're coming to you with a problem. You want to be able to, it's not what you're selling, it's not what you're pitching, it's what or promoting. You have a passion for something, you understand the problems, and you're going to help them solve those problems. So what are the problems? What kind of value, step 3, will you give them if they follow you? And step 4, how will you make them your ambassadors? What are you going to get them so excited about they're going to want to read more and they're going to want to share it with your friends? Remember, when you talk on this site, you don't talk to groups. You talk as though you're having a one-on-one conversation. So let's look at the 4 steps to identifying your target audience. Step 1, describe an avatar of an audience member. Go back and remember, I keep saying, we're going to keep going back to our passion. You have a unique understanding of that passion. You want to share it with others. What would that person look like? This is your avatar. This is where you let me know that you truly understand it. Say, what are their needs that you will fulfill? Go back to the ballet. I'm a mother of an 11 to a 19-year-old child that's doing ballet. What do I worry about? What do I need? What kind of problems can you solve for me? Review them the advantage of what you'll be doing differently. There's a lot of people, go out and see what's out there, but you're going to have a unique site and yours is going to be done different. It's not going to be one iteration different. It's going to, that narrow audience, you're not looking for a lot of hits and likes. You want to reach that narrow audience that's yours. They're looking for masses. You're looking for those with passion. Back again, speak one-on-one like you're having a personal conversation. Step 3, what value will you give them if they follow you? You've got to keep giving them value. So what value can you give them? What are you going to do differently? What specific value will you offer that they would appreciate? Now, you're building a long-term relationship. You can't give them value one time. You have to keep giving them values over and over. You don't just to post content out there. Every time you send something to them, it needs to be something valuable. They go, yes, excited. Let me share this with my friends. How will you make them ambassadors to your site? Things will continually change. You'll be forced to continually change. And as your company matures, your audience will determine what you offer, whether what you offer has value or doesn't have that. Understand you're going to have to continually look around. You're doing that anyway in your past. It's your role to keep them continually excited. Finding your target audience, like everything else, is not an art. It's an art. It's not a science. Focus on your passion and what you want to share with others. Imagine that avatar. Understand everybody's got a problem or have needs when they come to you. Understand you got to give them something of value. And look, how can you make them ambassadors? Get emotional in what you're doing. Get them emotional so they want to share it with their friends. Get them excited and they can't wait till that next post that you put out. Here's what we're doing. Deliverables, 50 points. Number one, in a short paragraph, explain how this audience fits with your company, your passion, 10 points. Label your responses 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1, we told you. Step 2, step 3, step 4. It's just that simple. Things to remember. You want to talk to one-on-one. You're doing what you're passionate about. You want to find others that share your passion. You want to excite them, and you want to make them your ambassadors. That's all. We're building this up. By the time we get to our pro forma, this should be all that you need. Once again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you, Dr. Cheek.